short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high-five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, 'cause I don't stop. Hey, ladies. Oh, bring it hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not.
We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight, a good one to kick off the year on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Ready from the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. And is downfield to the tight end hits. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Pitts is the man in motion. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
60 Vikings, 60.
To the air now on 1st and 10. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And he's in. What a drive. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown Falcons. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
They're on 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. play fake. He'll look to throw. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down. On the ground, here is the rookie out of Clemson. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
It's a loss of a yard.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
And that's good run support on the edge. Nice drag around wide. It'll hold them to a gain of 2.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Third down and 9.
Here we go.
He'll drop to throw. Right side. Catch made by McCord. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Ivan Pace. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have to just pass the 40-yard line.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
Short throw taken by Pitts. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
Here's Robinson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, Atlanta.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll go again with Robinson. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Let's go. Liking 18.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That's caught left side by Pitts. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Okay, ready?
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 7.
Come on, set! 60 Bison, Cougar 19! Let go!
They run over center with Robinson. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd down, 3 to go.
Here we go, set!
Pitts is the man in motion.
Let's go!
Now, faking the give, forced out wide. Oh, he's trying to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Brian McCullough. And they will finally get them as he's brought down near the 40-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. The drive begins with a run by Williams. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
A throw on the move is caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And that'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Let's go now!
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and long. Back to throw. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
A loss of 5.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This a 57-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Buccaneers are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This one taken at the 7. Now an opening has the 30. And he is out of bounds on the return as that ends the 1st quarter of action. So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. 7-3 is our score. We'll have more from Tampa after this.
Get it! No!
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
On first down, right back to Robinson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
He'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's Pitts. He's into space past the 25. And he'll be taken down. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, Atlanta.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game. Get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now they'll set up to throw. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. Past midfield.
Don't you just love when you get a chance to see the big guys run with the ball? It takes them back to their glory days. Every one of these guys at some point when they were younger was a running back. And they might not get the ball a lot, but when they do, they try to take advantage of it. He was able to go back for a big return. Doesn't get 6, but I think it's going to take him a minute there on the sideline to catch his breath.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll get it inside the 20. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
6-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
They'll look to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Ready? 60 by 6, 60 by 80.
They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he barrels finds his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
He'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin then.
Take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Mustang 19.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Left side in the hands of London. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The Bucs have it. He's to midfield. Still on the move. What a big play from the defense. The long fumble return. It sets up first and goal and gives the offense terrific field position.
And the only thing that play was missing, Mike, was the defense being able to return it all the way for a touchdown. So give credit to the offense. Being able to hustle, getting back there and tracking that guy down. At least it gives his defense now a chance to keep them out of the end zone.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Sidney Brown, the safety, bursting through there to record the sack.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go now. Ready, ready?
That one's down the field, but it is incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really...
And this drive is over before it can start. Swallowed up to force 4th down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
This will be returned from just now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery.
You know, it's so hard to say what goes wrong in these bad snaps, Mike. You know, sometimes it's mechanics, sometimes it's concentration, sometimes, frankly, it's just bad luck and things go sideways, but he puts a little bit too much juice on it, ends up out of the punter's reach, and now they're heading back to the sideline, though, and they just put their defense in a really bad spot.
That's an RPO quickly into the hands of Waddle. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Throw over the middle, caught by London. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch. And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He'll get that to Wilson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now the Bucs will take their first time out. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Come on, set! Cougar 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Ready, right?
Open man, he's got it. It's London. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. They're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Robinson. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Get it! Cowboy 80!
London brought in motion. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown Falcons. What a start to the year. his second touchdown in this opening half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He fields it at the 8. Oh, yeah. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
Let's go. 1979 Broncos. Ringo.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. McLaurin open on the left side. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Moving to his left. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Tampa.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cougar 19. Ready?
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
At their own 29-yard line.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go.
Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they're going to move this ball into inside the 25-yard line. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play. They'll look to throw here on first down. Down inside the 10. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. Auburn's good with the extra point. And the Buccaneers will extend this third quarter lead.
Falcons 14.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Hold me ready. Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Moving outside the pocket. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Here we go. 60 boxes, 62.
He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Buccaneers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Hey, smash Bravo.
They'll begin here on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Second down, they need 3.
Second and 3.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He works free. Right side. Inside the 20. And he is gone. 82 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his second touchdown here in week 1. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Bucs are able to extend the lead.
Falcons 14.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Hardman now to return it. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready, set.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Come on. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Trap 60, trap 60. Let go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one taken in by London. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put 2 guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
On the set.
It is 3rd and long.
Cougar 18, 5 here. Steady.
They'll look to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
This fielded inside the 35. And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Now after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign.
Here we go. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in Week 1. Aubrey good with the extra point. And the Buccaneers stretch things out even further.
Falcons 14.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Hardman now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready to the air now on 1st and 10. Rolling right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Like, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
And it's a very nice return. He is giving the offense a short field.
29-yard line.
Give on the ground, and that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. They'll stick with him again. He'll manage only a couple. Ivan Pace starts from his linebacker spot to make the stop.
Ivan Pace on the tackle. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Out wide, it's McClung. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. Well short of the first down marker. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bucs will extend their third-quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's going to be taken down for 37. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
He'll push forward for about a yard. Tackled there by Trenton Simpson. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9. Another run here for Robinson. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
It's 3rd and 4.
Here we go. 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
He's got the hook up there to Waddle. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Falcons first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
That's made right side by Wilson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Mooney in motion. And here's Bijan.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it's played out here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Forced to his right. And he's going to be taken down. A sack, a what likely will wrap up play in this third quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway. And it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. On the ground, this is Williams. He does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 3.
At their 49-yard line.
It's another run here for Williams. And he'll get the 1st down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. I think that's just a case of a right call at the wrong time, Mike. You typically want to run a draw in more of an obvious passing situation. In this case, the defense was expecting run, and they're able to just eat up that draw.
And the defense there to meet him. Hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 11.
Defensively, and it sets up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Berringer to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's caught aside by Waddle. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
That one too far out in front to be brought in. And it's incomplete. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Get it.
That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had to reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. That sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
A throw on the move is caught. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. A nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. The drive's going to start from beyond the 20. Two on this one before being taken down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8. Now a give up the middle, and he'll get about 4 to the 29.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And this will be a Bucs first down as he is stopped at the 35-yard line. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
A give, and here comes Williams. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away. And he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20.
17-yard line.
Ready, ready. Ready, ready.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So, fire the cannons. It's a win for the Bucs. They move to